Hello dear students, I am Samir Velankar. I welcome to this next video on binary search tree. In the previous video, we got introduced to binary search tree and we saw the procedure to create a binary search tree. Now in this video, I will explain a few common terms which we often use while discussing binary tree or binary search tree. Well, the first term here is left child, right child, and parent node. Now, all of you watch the tree drawn on the left hand side. It is a binary search tree where all values less than root are to the left of root and values greater than root are to the right of root, and this rule is applicable to all nodes. So here you can say that phi is the left child of 10 because it is to the left of 10, and 20 is the right child of 10 because it is to the right of 10, and 10 is the parent. 10 is the parent of phi and 20. So that's what is the concept of left child, right child, and parent node. For example, if you watch 8, the node which stores 8, it has left child 7. So 8 is the parent, left child is 7, and right child is missing. It's null. The next term is leaf node. Now a node is leaf if it does not have any children. Like 7 is not pointing to left child, neither right child. So 7 is a leaf node. You can alternately say that a node is leaf if both pointers left and right are null. So clearly 7 is leaf because both left and right pointers of 7 are null. Similarly, 3 for the node which stores 3, both left and right pointers are null. So the node which stores 3 is neither having left child nor having right child. So 3 is a leaf. Similarly, 30 is a leaf. But watch, 20 is not a leaf. Such nodes are called non-leaf. Now, what is non-leaf node? We say a node is non-leaf if it has at least one child. Now, notice at least one child means 20 is a node which has at least right child, isn't it? I agreed it does not have left child, but it has at least one child, then 20 is a non-leaf. What about 10? 10 has at least one child. Actually, it is having both children, left and right. So 10 definitely is a non-leaf node. Similarly, 5 is a non-leaf node and 8 is a non-leaf node because 8 is having left child, although it is not having a right child. Many authors call these non-leaf nodes as internal nodes. So 10, 5, 20, and 8 are also called as internal nodes of the binary tree. Now, the next concept is about level number. Now, we have a habit of giving level numbers to generations of this binary tree. If you watch that this is a hierarchy, there is some hierarchy. Some node is on top, some are the followers of the topmost nodes, and so on. So generally, the topmost node is said to be at level 0. We start level numbering from 0, but there is no such rule. Some authors say that root is at level 1. That's fine. You can look at it from any number. We are saying that root node, the topmost node, is at level 0. Then immediate children of this topmost node, that is 5 and 20, are at level 1. And grandchildren of root are at level 2. Grandchildren are 3, 8, and 30. These 3, 8, and 30 are grandchildren of 10. And grandchildren of 10, that is root, are at level 3. This way, the level numbering goes on increasing. Now, level numbering is just a hypothetical concept that we build to improve our conversation. It has nothing to do actually with programming. That means in our program of binary tree, we are never going to talk about level number or declare anything for level number. You know what? If I tell you that there is a node situated at level 15, then you get an idea that that node which sir is talking about is located at level 15. So you get an idea how far that node is from root. you can get an idea that it is 15 levels deeper as compared to root. Whereas if I say that consider there is a node which is at level 2, then you know it is it is simply a grandchild of root. It's very near the root node. So level numbering, simply improves our conversation. Now the next concept is about depth. Depth or height, whatever you say, both terms are used interchangeably. Many authors say that binary tree has a depth because binary tree goes downwards, if you see, grows downwards. But many authors say instead of depth, they say height. Now, depth or height of a tree is nothing but length of the longest path to the leaf, to any of the leaves. Where is the longest part to any of the leaves? Now, if you see, if you consider 3 in this picture, 3 is a leaf, isn't it? So, what is the length from root to 3? If you count the number of edges, first edge over here up to 5 and second edge to 3. So, the length from root to this leaf is 2. Similarly, 30 is a leaf, isn't it? What is the length from root to this leaf? First edge up to 20 and second edge up to 30. But then 7 is also a leaf, isn't it? What is the length of the path from root to this leaf? First edge up to 5, second edge up to 8, and third edge up to 7. So you can see that longest path to any of the leaves is 3 over here. So we say depth of this binary tree or height is 3. In simplest terms, I look at it as depth of the tree is nothing but largest level number. That's very easy, isn't it? You already know what is level number, and you know that the biggest level number for this tree is 3. Then you simply declare that the depth of the tree is 3. So these are some of the common terms used while discussing binary tree. You will often encounter these terms. Now, one very interesting equation that we have is number of nodes in any tree is always equal to number of null pointers minus 1. Observe, this is always true. Just count the number of null pointers. I am hovering the mouse on the null pointers. 1, 2, 3, this is third null, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, isn't it? I hope you have followed the mouse positions. 8 null pointers are there. Okay. So number of null pointers in my tree which I have drawn is 8. I am saying 8 minus 1, that is 7. 7 are the number of nodes in this tree. Let's count the number of nodes. Like 10 is a node, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 nodes are there, which is equal to number of null pointers minus 1. This relation is always true in any binary tree. Come again. Total number of nodes in the binary tree is always equal to number of null pointers minus 1. Just imagine I add one more node to the left of 30, just for fun. Let's say this is 25. So left and right of 25 are null. How many null pointers are there now? Remember, I have added one node, isn't it? How many null pointers are there? If you count, the number of null pointers are 9 now. Number of null pointers in this new tree after adding 25 is 9. And I am saying that the number of nodes is equal to 9 minus 1. Number of null pointers minus 1, that is 8. And if you count the number of nodes now after inclusion of 25, number of nodes are 8, which gives you this tally. This tally is always working, isn't it? Remember this. Let's come to some more definitions. There is a type of binary tree which is known as full binary tree. Very interesting. Now you see, what's the definition? Every node other than leaf nodes have two child nodes, exactly two child nodes. So if you have a node and if it is not a leaf, then it must have two children. Okay. So if you have a node, this is also non-leaf. it should have two children. So a node can have two children or zero children. When you will have a node with zero children? If it is a leaf. So except for leaves, all nodes should have exactly two children. I hope you are understanding. That's a full binary tree. Now, initially, all beginners have an impression that the full binary tree will be the one where all leaf nodes will be at same level. That can strike anybody's mind. But it's not necessary that all leaf nodes will be at same level in a full binary tree. Now consider this tree on the right side here. Now I have a node and this node has two children. So perfect. Node must have two children. But the node which I am encircling now is a leaf, which is perfectly valid. It is having zero children. And the node which I am now pointing to, the node on which the mouse is hovering, is having two children. So if you observe in this tree, node either has two children or node has zero children. Any such tree is known as full binary tree. So this is also a full binary tree because a node has two children or node has zero children. So simple. Now one more tally you see, one more equation. Number of leaf nodes in a full binary tree is always equal to number of internal nodes plus 1. By the way, number of internal nodes means number of non-leaf nodes plus 1. Just count how many leaf nodes are there in this tree. Mouse is hovering on the leaf nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 leaf nodes. And how many non-leaf nodes or internal nodes? 1. This is internal node. Yes, non-leaf. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Number of internal nodes are 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. And that's the number of leaf nodes. You can check out this equation for the left hand side tree also. Number of leaf nodes over here are, I think, 8. 8 leaf nodes. You watch. Number of leaf nodes are 8. And number of internal nodes are 7. Isn't it? 7. So 7 plus 1, that is 8. 8 are the number of leaf nodes. Remember this. Now, one more type of binary tree is a complete binary tree. Nothing extraordinary again. See, the diagram which I have drawn is a complete binary tree. What is the definition, of a complete binary tree is that if you look at any level, let's take this level. This level. This is level 0, everybody knows. Level 0. Now, and this is level 1. B and C are at level 1. Correct? And then this is the next level, level 2. Now the definition of complete binary tree is every level except possibly the last level are completely filled. What that means is, you watch this level 0. Isn't it having both the children? It is completely filled, isn't it? Now you watch level 1. Level 1 has two nodes B and C and both are having two children. So if you see, this level 1 is completely filled, but except the last, possibly the last level, they are saying. Okay, now you see level 2. Level 2 can have 4 children maximum, 4 nodes. How many nodes can level 3 have? If you count level 3, maximum can have, there can be a node here I am drawing and the next two nodes. So this level 3, maximum nodes can be 8. Correct or not? And at level 2, maximum nodes can be 4. Now you see, level 0 is full, level 1 is full because maximum nodes at level 1 are 2 nodes and we are having 2 nodes. And maximum nodes at level 2 are 4, we are having 4 nodes. And what are maximum nodes at level 3? They are 8, but we were not having these nodes, isn't it? So except possibly the last level, all levels are completely filled. I hope you are understanding. And the nodes are as far left as possible. As far left as possible. What I am talking about is, you are not filling the last level completely. Some nodes have not been filled. then whichever nodes are shown to the left. It's not that you can show with D, E, F, G and the followers. You show one node here and one node here and nothing in between. Nothing in between. This is not allowed. Okay, I hope you got what I am saying. Let's check it out again. What is a complete binary tree? Complete binary tree is a binary tree in which all levels except the last level is completely filled and the nodes are as far left as possible. So on level 0 there can be only one node, it is filled. On level 1 there can be only two nodes and all both nodes exist, so it is completely filled. At level 2 there can be four nodes and all four nodes exist, so it is also completely filled. But at last level, that's what they say, the last level may not be completely filled, and it is really not completely filled because some of the nodes here are missing. But whichever nodes are missing are to the right hand side. We have filled the left, as far left as possible we have filled. Such a tree is known as complete binary tree. I hope you understand. So which type of tree I am talking about here? Let me draw an example tree and you just find out which type of tree is it. Say, suppose I construct a tree like this. This is the tree. Now this is complete binary tree because on level 0 there can be only one node filled. On level 1 there can be only two nodes filled. At last level here there could have been four nodes actually, isn't it? Four nodes. But the problem is we have not shown these three nodes, and whatever nodes we have shown is to the left, as left as possible, isn't it? As left as possible. So this is a complete binary tree. I hope you got this. I hope you got the idea of what is complete binary tree, full binary tree, and in general the terms about binary tree like leaf node, non-leaf node, depth of binary tree, and level number. Thank you very much.